Looking for a way to boost your iron in a safe way? This recipe is a step in the right direction. Today's CI Kitchen sponsor is Christie Clinic, and we have registered dietitian Laura Jacobs joining me today. I said Jacobs, it's Jacobs singular, isn't it?
Right.
Okay,
yes,
good.
exactly.
So I want to make sure I get that right. So with the marathon coming up here in less than a month, as I understand it, runners are specifically at risk for having low iron, correct?
Yes, yes. And there's a lot of different reasons for that, but long distance runners particularly may have, because of the feet striking the ground continually.
Really?
Sometimes the red blood cells get destroyed. So they're at risk for anemia. And anemia in athletes in general can kind of decrease. You're more likely to be fatigued or kind of decreased performance.
Yeah, so those are the things you should be looking for as, you know, am I anemic or am I struggling with this?
Yes.
Decreased performance, what else?
Feeling more fatigued, more out of breath, not being able to, you know, the endurance would be decreased.
I would have expected it to be diet related or something else physiological. I would not have expected the feet pounding on the ground to cause something.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, and that's one part of it, but it can be diet related as well. So, or just being female is one factor. So premenopausal females or athletes are more at risk for anemia, particularly teenage female athletes. They tend to not have a very good iron intake in their diet.
Got it.
In teenage athletes because they're growing still.
So how do we fix the problem? If you realize you're anemic or think you might be, I would assume you'd want to see a doctor.
Yes,
But
definitely.
then once you do, what are some ways to go about fixing the problem?
Well, if your doctor may prescribe an iron supplement, but you don't want to just supplement iron without knowing, because there are some other causes of anemia too, and that can actually kind of mask those problems if you just start supplementing iron. But yes, see your doctor if you're concerned, if that's an issue. If you are iron deficient, you can do a variety of things to kind of increase the iron in your diet.
So what types of things in your diet would have iron in them?
Okay, so animal sources, beef is a really absorbable source of iron. So the animal sources of iron are more absorbable than the plant sources.
Okay.
But beef, lamb, pork, dark meat, poultry, those are really good sources of iron.
And I would assume, based on what it looks like our recipe is going to be today, that beans might have some iron in them.
Yes, they do. They're a good source of iron from the plant family. But plant sources of iron are not as well absorbed. So one of the ways that you can increase your iron absorption is to combine a plant food that's high in iron with a source of vitamin C.
Okay, so you're saying meat has a lot of iron in it and it is more easily absorbed.
Exactly, yeah.
Things like beans and other vegetables that would have, or things that aren't meat that would have iron in them, your body doesn't take that in as well.
That is right, exactly.
Got it, unless you add vitamin C. So is that why all the tomatoes are here?
Yes, tomatoes, and actually the bell peppers are a good source of vitamin C, and the lime over here is a good source of vitamin C.
So what are we making with all this stuff then? It looks fantastic.
Yeah, okay, this is called Tex-Mex bean salad. So I have 1 can of chickpeas, drained and rinsed.
Is that the lighter ones there?
Yeah.
I don't know that I would have picked out a chickpea in a lineup if you hadn't said what it was, so okay.
And you may have had them in the form of hummus, which is always tasty too. Black beans, 1 can of black beans, drained and rinsed. And then you want to put in 2 cans of these tomatoes and green chilies. And you can choose your heat on this. I like the original, which is a little hotter. You can get mild.
Yep.
And, but I like a little more flavor. But
we're going to fill this bowl, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm not sure it's all going to fit, but
we'll find out.
Yeah. And then a half of a green bell pepper diced up. Oops. Half of a red bell pepper diced up. Yeah, it's pretty full.
It's all right.
1/3 cup of finely diced red onion.
And then is this, you called it a salad. Is it something you're just going to dig in with a fork, or is it more like a salsa that you're going to use a chip?
Kind of more of a salsa, maybe a bean salsa.
Okay. Is that cilantro over there?
Yes, we have 1/4 cup packed diced up cilantro.
And some sort of lime.
Yeah, so 1 lime, juice of 1 lime. So I'm just going to make sure I don't get any seeds in there, squeeze that in there. So, and that kind of helps it to marinate. The tomato juices and the lime juice is going to help to marinate a little bit.
And is the lime another way to help absorb the iron a little bit better?
Yes.
I'm assuming it's vitamin C, though I don't know that for sure.
It definitely is a good source of vitamin C.
And then you have some powdery things.
Yep. We have 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground garlic.
Okay.
1 tablespoon of chili powder. And 2 teaspoons of ground cumin.
So daily recommended levels, how much is a salad like this going to give us one serving for what we need in a day?
This has 15% of the daily value of iron in 1/2 cup.
Okay.
That's a standard serving size. And it has about 30% of the daily value of vitamin C. So you've got a good combo there.
So 5 or 6 servings, and we'd have everything we needed for the day, right?
Yeah, it's really good in fiber and protein and... just want to put it in 2 to 3 hours, kind of marinate it.
I was just saying, I will let you attempt to mix that off camera, perhaps. There's a lot in that bowl. But thank you for being here and sharing it with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll give you this recipe and all the other information you need at CILiving.tv.